Hello, my name is Malikar, nice to meet you. And I was like, tomorrow I continue, but then I was like, it's not educated to make Cassius Pride be in my presence, and I'm not advancing. That's just rude. So let's play a game. Which place would I? Okay, never mind. What? Ash, Joshua, Stell, Liberl. Excuse me. Okay, please. Hey Court and Ash, good to see you again. Happy to have your instructor back? Yes, very much so. It was only possible thanks to everyone's help. Agatha was pretty impressive with that sword of his. Really see where he got the name Heavy Blade. Those two weren't bad either. I may have taken a couple swings, but I was just one of many taking part in Operation Boss Ring Out. I was like, wait, another operation. Same goes for me and Kia. Maybe our timing was lucky, but credit goes to everyone equally. Joshua, Ash, don't the two of you have something important to talk about? Ren, she's right, don't put it off. Everything is going to shit right now. There's no guarantee you will be able to see each other again. Yes, you should sort things out now. There's no denying that Raquel has become home to you, Ash. But I'm sure there is value in learning about the place that led you there. Oh my god, the music is stopping, yes! I mean, it's the first time I'm like, yes! Because that means something.
Which back then was still on the map. It was a small village. There were few children, and Josh and I were always together. Our happy days would go on forever. We believed that without doubt. Then one day, tragedy occurred. Someone attacked Hamel, setting fire to it. They used Imperial-made Orbiment guns and laid siege to the village. One by one, they killed the villagers. Because of this incident, the Imperial Army began its invasion of Liberl. It was the start of the infamous 100 Days War. It was later learned that those who attacked the village were night raiders disguised as men from the kingdom.
Oh my god, no, that music. Oh my god, no. No, I'm good. But the music is the music. Hamel was just a small village. It had no more than a few dozen inhabitants. As a result, there were very few children living there. Loie was the oldest, at 16. My sister, Karin, was 15, and I was 6. But there was another boy too. He was 3 years old. He was too young to play with us much, but ever since he was a baby, he looked after him. I was looking forward to playing with him when he was a little older. He was almost like a little brother to me. But then those peaceful days abruptly ended. A group of Jaguar dropped out posing as the royal army opened fire on the villagers. I watched on as Jan and Emilia were shot. There was blood everywhere. Their son fell to the ground, blood all over his clothes. We fled, we ran and ran, too afraid to look back. Survival was the only thing on our minds. That boy didn't die though, he had merely fainted from shock. Damn it. Okay. We had no idea. Eventually we made it out of the village. Louis stayed behind to distract our pursuers. He told me and Karin to keep running. But we got ambushed by another group of Jaguar dropouts. Joshua. That's truly heart-wrenching. I've heard it before, but it gets me every time. That's what happened 14 years ago, at least that's how I remember it. That boy we left behind may have a different perspective on the events of that day. He may have hated us for escaping without him, and I can blame him. The bullet you fired at Emperor Eugene should have been for me. Joshua. It's alright, Ren. It was a shock when I heard about what happened in Hamel. I released the border that boy from Hamel had to live with. But even though I felt immense guilt that we hadn't checked to see if he was alive, that we hadn't taken him with us, there was another feeling too. Overwhelming joy. I can't say how happy it made me when I found out he had survived it. Joshua. Thanks for being patient and listening to this long story of mine. Don't know why you bother telling me when it's got nothing to do with me, but it wasn't entirely boring. I managed to stay awake till the end. Ash. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Ash. The Hamel tragedy took place at about the same time I was first taken to Ymir. I'm glad Ash was able to hear Joshua's story. Oh, I didn't notice you were there, instructor. Hey, Rin. Dude, ice dropping much? Sorry about that, I do that all the time and nobody noticed me, I'm right there. But the same event Joshua was talking about pretty much changed the course of my life too, so it's at least a little relevant to me. Why so defensive, Ash? I thought you said Joshua's story had nothing to do with you. She got you there. Whatever, screw all that old drama. We got plenty of new drama we could talk about instead. For example, what's going on with John Russell, huh? The hell are you talking about? Huh? Oh, why don't you share with the rest of the class? Ren, it's not like that. Damn, you can't even see what's right in front of your face, old man. We all know what's going on. It's obviously 21. We all know what's going on. It's obvious 21 with half a brain. Who are you calling old, you little brat? I'm only 28. Why are we even talking about this? That's a very Ash way to change the topic. He used to be such a crybaby. I'm glad they just kept him safe. No, not just her. Thanks to a number of kind-hearted people. Yeah, thanks for sharing that story with us, Joshua. Of course, thank you as well, Rin, for all you have done for him. You know, that's what's going on here. Agatha doesn't like Tira. But they know that Tira likes him. And it's obvious to them that she likes him. So it's kinda like she likes you. Even though you look at her as your little sister, you should like her because she likes you. That's how I see it. Cut the crap, man. Why the hell would you even say something like that? What? I'm just curious. Seriously though, if you don't make a move, some other guy will sweep Tira off her feet before you know it. Ash, walk away slowly. Like, yeah. Finally getting to tell Ash about all this has really taken a lot off my shoulders. Thanks for giving me the chance, man. No problem, you two are a lot alike actually. You're both a little clumsy when it comes to your feelings. I can't deny that. It's more lively than usual around here, but I'm glad to see Ash enjoying himself again. Yeah, seems like Agatha's getting the short end of the stick though. Oh my god. Ah! I never dreamed I'd be in the presence of the President of Calvard and the Grand Prince of Remiferia. Crow Prince Chloe and Lieutenant General my dad are here too. That's a bit too much. What's a commoner like me doing here, mingling with royals? What's the problem? You're great at mingling. And besides, you've been helping out Lloyd and Rin a bunch. No reason for you to not be here. By the way, thanks for helping me and Agatha cross the border into the Empire. Things would have been way harder without you. Tira, I told you that was no big deal. I just saved my bacon too in Hamel. Seems like Capua Deliver Service is always there to help when we are in a pinch. Your service are a lifeline for the guild too. Everyone very thankful to have you guys around. You don't work for Jaegers, and you stay away from shady business that counts in your favor too. Look, it's business, and we do what we have to in order to turn a profit. Oh, she's blushing. Oh. You guys, stop it. You really like teasing her, huh? Don't worry, it's friendly teasing. Leaves, as well as the branch campus used to be within the Capua Barony. Then the members of Capua Delivery Service used to be Sky Bandits, but they seem like decent people. Yeah, because people change, you know, people change. Hey Rin, you're quite a social butterfly today. Just making sure I get to talk to everyone. Cassius is next on my list. You got taste, Rin. Yes. Makes sense, since you both study with Master Kafai after all. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure why he and Chloe agreed to come all the way here. And I don't know what to think about this Twitch's Cayenne. The whole meeting is giving me some bad vibes. Muse's not a bad person, I promise. I can only imagine she must have been planning this for a while. She tries not to show it, but the situation in Erebony was probably bothering her a lot. You noticed too, didn't you, instructor? Yeah, I did. But from what I've heard, Yuna saw right through her when they met back up.
Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no way an ordinary girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
We caught a glimpse of her true self back then. She's only 16, younger than me. I've heard this and that about the Cayenne family. The Duke before the last was widely believed to be just and wise noble. When he died in an accident, his younger brother inherited the title, but all he cared about was his personal interests. How you doing? Mew's foolish uncle even stirred up the Civil War, and their family was about to be stripped of their title and privilege. And yet, here we are, with Mew as the mastermind behind a plan to save the world. She got more guts than anyone on this ship. I think I can empathize with her more after hearing that. Yeah, me too. She's a mastermind too. Judging from what I hear, it's no surprise she's understand. There's no telling how these talks will go until they are over and done with. But regardless of what major events are set in motion, we must not forget about the individuals that will be swept up. Mew is one of those individuals, so do me a favor and stay by her side. I doubt you need me to tell you that though. You really are amazing. Yeah, right? Huh? You really just say what you think without beating around the bush, huh? I see how Tira compares you to the sun. You are bright, and you dispel any shadow of doubt in others. I know, right? Thanks for the advice. That was my intention all along, but I need a kick to get around to it. I'm glad to help. Good luck. Thanks. Hello? Oh, we like that. Oh, Estelle, there is something I've been dying to know. You and Josh are together, right? But how far exactly did you guys go? Are you asking? Oh, that's so out of the blue. Don't try to wiggle out of it now, I'm burning with curiosity too. You won't have tried to dodge the question unless... Wow! Why are you all bugging me about it? I can tell you when Rin's right there. What if he hears? Looks like they're talking about something personal. I don't want to be a third wheel, I better go. Cole's still giving everything like they have the text. What's up, Stell? Still no progress? Need some cheering up? I won't say that, it's just, hey, knock it off. We leading questions. I probably, yeah. But no, we listen. Isn't cute how Stell gets all frustrated? Yeah, it makes me want to jump right in and ask her for more details. Dr. Sarah, Fee, please, show her some mercy. I'll try to do what I can. Bada boom! You okay, Tira? You're blushing really hard. I got this. Oh my god. Wow, thank you, Costil, for giving details of something that I didn't ask myself. How are you guys doing? This coffee is excellent. Yeah, and the biscuits are great. They are Remiferia specialities. I'm glad they are to your liking. Afternoon coffee and biscuits. What a wonderful custom. I'm like, you guys do a pretty good couple. I could get used to this. If you marry me. That's so true. I was worried that you'd be pretty unapproachable since you're the Grand Prince's secretary. I was surprised to learn you're not that much older than us though. You are really young for your position. My situation is quite different. I'm close friend with Princess Alphine. I've been appointed especially for this occasion. My family is quite well known in Remiferia. You may have heard of the... yeah... let me think. The doctor! Ceylon. Where have I heard that name before? The Ceylon company produces medical equipment shipped worldwide. Remiferia is famous for being at the forefront of medical research, which becomes a bartering chip in relation with other nations. The Ceylon family, besides owning a prosperous medical company, has strong connection in the government. You have done your homework. You play Sky the Third. The current state of affairs is deeply worrying for Remiferia. Our country is small and relies on advanced technology and scientific research to remain afloat. We are not prepared to deal with this war in the least. I understand your predicament. I wish there was something we could do to help. Well, let's see how these talks go first. I was wondering what her special secretary position was all about. She's very good with words though. It's easy to see things from her perspective, and she encourages others to side with her. The Grand Prince made the right choice appointing her. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Rin. Do you have time to take a break? I have coffee. Oh no, don't mind me. You're in the middle of an important discussion and I don't intend to stay long. Just before I go, I heard you run into my student back in La Mer. That's right, I didn't realize their connection to you at the time though. I'm afraid I was unable to properly introduce myself at the time. I apologize if I caused them any unnecessary worriness. No worries, they know you want to keep it secret just for the heck of it. It must be ages, Will, that we meet again like this. Well, that and some careful planning from you. It's a shame we don't have more time to just sit and talk. We should get together over a nice cup of coffee sometime and get to know each other better. Yeah, sounds like fun. Let's make it happen. Everybody to Ymir. Uses. I didn't expect to see Grand Prince Albert again so soon. Oh, that's right, you already met. Yes, 4 months ago, when he paid a visit to Erebonia. He wasn't accompanied by Miss Ceylon at the time. It's a shame she's only his temporary assistant. A shame? Wink wink. Her hospitality is impeccable and she makes amazing coffee too. Wow, she's even got a tea lover like you passionate her coffee. I'll have to give it a try myself. Elliot. Remiferia's always interested me. I really want to go on a tour there in the future. I see. Is there a reason why? You like her? There is a traditional dance there called ballet. It's been well received not just because of the music that accompanies it, but as a comprehensive performance art itself. I've always been interested in it, but I haven't had the chance to go. I get it now. Well, maybe you will be able to ask about how things are there. Yeah, I think it'd be great learning experience for me. I'm also interested in other aspects of Remiferia culture. I got to ask about a bunch of different things. Sorry to impose on you, Elise. Oh, Rin, I just want to say hello to Ulysses. I'm really enjoying learning about Remiferia customs. But when I think of the princess attending the party, I know. I'm worried about that too. But worrying about it now won't help anything. Taking a break now may also clear your mind for your return trip. Lucy. Alright, I'm going to stay calm and wait for the princess. Well, I hope we can exchange some useful information in the meantime. Thanks for being worried over me, Lucy. Elise seems okay. Secretary Lucy really is a good talker. Should we trust a good... No, yeah, she's cool, she is beautiful. Let's see. What is Grace even doing here? If she's here, why they don't bring Niall and Dorothy? You buckle up since I last saw you, Lloyd. You haven't grown taller as much as got wider in the shoulders. Life on the run's better than hitting the gym. I had to get my outfit retailored. Oh, I didn't notice. You see him every day, so the difference isn't as obvious. But he looks more like his brother now, doesn't he? Oh. I've only seen him in a picture, but yeah, I say so too. Now if only I had his hair too. Is it Guy Bannings you are referring to? He was once a high-ranking officer at the Crossbell Police Department, but died in the line of duty 5 years ago. Yeah, we used to live nearby. I only know him from my memory of the past. He was really tall and he seemed like a reliable person. Yeah, I feel like such a kid compared to him. But there is no use in wishing I was more like my brother. I got to play the cards I've been dealt with. It's me you got, not him. And I'm determined as I can be to end this and work towards independence for Crossbell. Me too. Spoken like a true leader. It is no wonder you were able to shake myself and Instructor Rin off during our encounter 2 years ago. Lloyd has been through a lot. In fact, I may have it easier than him. It's new to me that he had a brother though. His brother sounds like an amazing person too. You want me to tell about your... Instructor Rin, are you busy playing nice with everyone? Well, we got to make the most of this opportunity. Lloyd, there's a lot for us to catch up on. I'd love to get a drink or two with you if we had the time, but... Sweet, I'm coming too. How about we go to a place I know when these things last? It's got some pretty nice... Landy! Alright. That's just like Landy. Actually, that reminds me. Risha Mouse busy elsewhere, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of different factions at play here, both within and outside Arbonia. The other members of the SSS and our close allies are all busy dealing with them. Like Noel, Chief Sergi, Dudley, and Arius. That's right, Fran and Wazzy help us. Oh my god, Wazzy! Sonia and Muriel have been keeping their heads down though. They can't do too much considering their position. They are members of the same Crossbell Guard force that was absorbed by the Imperial Army, aren't they? Both very capable officers. Yeah, they have the same objective we do, but different obligations. Not unrelated to the contents of today's meeting. Okay, I'm starting to get a clearer picture. You can't help but get an idea of the master plan, looking at all the people Muse and General Aurelia invited here. Maybe you should work for our intelligence department, Rin. I thought I could match up to the pros. Okay, can someone tell me what's going on? Same here, the only thing I know for sure is that these two gotta stop showing off already. I believe you are just projecting, Instructor Landy. You could do the same if you try, Landy. Hey, I'm not sure I like what you're saying, kiddo. Oh my god, I can play. You know, I don't think I'll run out of things to chat with you about. But if I could bring up just one more thing, I hear from you now. What the hell? Okay, you play, good. If I could. It's so fun to be back here with so many of our friends. Yeah, it sure is. I wish Risha were here so we could probably apologize to her and Lloyd about how we first met. That we'll just have to wait till next time. In the next coast. It's been a while since I got involved in something like this. Let's go drinking sometime, just us guys. It'll have to be some other time though. Yeah. Okay, bye. Stop it. Hey Grace, where is Niall and Dorothy? Well, I sure am lucky, getting invited on board the Pantagruel to carry out exclusive interviews. So many interesting people all in one place, Ellie, Theo, Alicia, and even Emma of the Exen clan. This seems like fate. Edius must have guided me here to thoroughly interview you all. You know, how do you say it? Like, I prefer Niall and Dorothy over Grace. It's not like because I met them first, but because they search for it. They throw themselves to danger. They throw themselves in the middle of a boss battle. Dorothy helped me against Phantom Thief. Like, they work hard. Grace, I think she's lucky. Maybe later if it doesn't take too long. Sorry, but I prefer if you kept me out of the papers. Ever the keen journalist, Grace. You should be aware of this, but you won't be allowed to publish anything about this meeting in the foreseeable future. What about the freedom of press? Just kidding. I understand that being invited to this top secret get-together is a great privilege, and I won't be able to write about it for a while. But once international relations become somewhat normalized, maybe I get the green light to publish a special report on this. And after all, my duty as a journalist is to observe and document important events. That's an important role. That's an essential approach to take. I will take everything you say with a grain of salt. You're hoping the materials you collect here will win you the full tier prize, aren't you? Anyway, there's no harm in it, is there? I missed my chance last year and the year before. That Grace, a journalist working in Crossbell. Whatever her reason, she must have impressed the right people to be allowed here. Now that I think about it, Dorothy and Niall not being here and her being the focus is telling me she's something. Are you Ouroboros? The man of the hour. Ringschweizer, would you agree to an interview? I'm not at liberty to talk about a lot of things. Grace, you're putting him on the spot. She's very single-minded about interviewing people, but she's a nice person. Boo, you're no help at all, Theo. Rin, you look just like Grace, walking around and sniffing out info. Well, it's not like I'm not curious about the meeting. By the way, I was surprised that Vera didn't show up. Me too, she left the barrier and vanished somewhere. It's worrying me a little. Yeah, it's kind of suspicious, huh? You're nervous she's plotting something? I don't mean to sound ungrateful since she's helped us numerous times, but Vera knows to pursue pretty questionable goals. I think we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Everyone's innocent until proved guilty, right? Thanks, Rain. If only the same could be said of my mother. Sherman Irina, well, she's raised a wonderful daughter. There's no way she could be a bad person. Thanks, that was nice of you. Do I see the scoop? Why is Dashing Chevalier so sweet to you? Are you perhaps in a relationship? Yes! Grace? Control yourself? Oh, sorry. You can tell her off any number of times. She goes back to her MO right away. Seriously though, I'll have to officially interview you one day, and not just because I personally find you interesting. Oh, the young hero faced the war. Yep, now that's something I'd love to publish once we get through all of this. I will consider it. Go to Liberl, Ring, go to Liberl. Grace is really something, huh? I wish I had that much drive. In a way, she reminds me of Vivi. They're very different people, of course, but they have the same kind of assertiveness, let's say. It's a little more pronounced with Grace, though. Could be that's part of what it takes to be a journalist, or maybe that pushiness is what drew them to journalism to begin with. I'm sorry for all the trouble Grace caused you in. Rest assured I'll be scolding her later. That's alright really, she wasn't that bad. I'm not sure if anything Grace did deserve Ellie's death stare. You'd have death stares too. Wait, okay. There are more people. I didn't... Who is here? Oh, hi. It's an honor to speak with you again. We haven't had the chance to talk leisurely since we were at the Smellas Garden. It's been so long. I was kinda having an identity crisis when we last met. Somehow we have always been too busy to really talk. Yeah, true. Damn, all the generals here are strong as hell. You managed to hold off McBorn all on your own in Lagrange Canyon. That's pretty damn awesome. My father fought McBorn as well, though he seemed alright at the time. The damage his body suffered manifested later. Have you noticed anything similar? No, luckily, I seem to be perfectly fine. I don't think it's because McBorn was going easy on me. He seems dead set on inflicting as much pain as possible. I think he may have been particularly vicious when he was fighting Visco Darceit. I was worried about Wallens too. Good to know he's okay. It will be nice to have a friendly duel with him on... We did have it. Don't make me do it again. Well, is that you, Schweizer? You look awfully serious. The situation pretty grave at least. I finally have a sense of what direction I should be heading in. I got my allies to thank for that, and for letting me their strength. That's good. Gaius, you seem to have got used to your new powers. Barkhor was a legend, there's no doubt about that. But I think you will be another. That's kind of you to say so. I hope it won't sound patronizing, but I have been concerned about you. Oh. I see now that I needn't have to worry. You're doing well for yourself, and you will go far if you keep it up. You know how to build my confidence. I appreciate it. They both study under Barkhorn. I'm thankful they got a good relationship. I should speak with Cass. Yeah, yes, Ring, my father. Sounds like the General hasn't suffered any serious side effect from fighting McBorn. We really must train ourselves toward their level if we're going to stand a chance. Did McBorn put his swords out against... There are some interesting people walking around, calling themselves General. Looks like even that Lieutenant General Cassius from Liberl's president... Yeah, I was hoping for a chance to talk to him, but... No, I'm gonna make that happen, we're gonna break the wall. The Brigadier General is certainly accurate with his observation. I should take his words to heart. I'm sure that's for the best, guys. In fact, maybe I should take that advice to myself. I got to say though, I'm impressed with how far you guys have come. Looking at you, I feel certainly you can overcome any challenge if you just work as a team. Thank you, I hope we'll prove you right. Da-da-da. Who is in the other room? Oh, Duva! Oh, there you are. Introducing yourself to all the important people, are you? Well, I thought it won't hurt. What are you up to? Not much, we're merely standing around. I've been on this airship before, I've seen all there is to it. Anyway, the talks will soon be over, so I may as well wait here. Is something bothering her? She's not hiding it very well, is she? It's about the man from Liberl, Cassius. She's been acting funny around him. I get it, he's a master of the 8 leaves 1 blade style. He used to go by the nickname Divine Blade. Oh yeah. Hey, what are you talking about behind my back? It's rude to exclude people from a conversation when they are right there with you. Sorry about that. How are you doing, Rosine? Everything okay? More or less. I received a report of some Ouroboros activity from the high seat when I was on the way here. Nothing's happened yet though. By the way, I hear there was an incident in the holy city of Arteria. I think Emma mentioned something about that too. Vera may know more about it, but as luck will have it, she's not here. Yes. Maybe she turned up eventually? Maybe, but as for me, I'm happy she's keeping her distance. I can relax without her annoying presence sitting my teeth on edge. Enjoying it while you can. Should I ask the staff to fetch you a saucer of warm milk? Good idea. Thanks, Urzine. I'm just gonna try to make myself comfortable. You should try to relax too. Being stressed all the time isn't good for you. Even with so many distressing things going on, we cannot let ourselves give into anxiety. If you can, try to clear your mind and relax. I will. Thanks, Rosine. Aww. One of my goals is to achieve great mastery as a swordswoman. Leonhard was quite a promising individual, with skill almost as great as that of my lord, but yeah, from what I hear about him, it seems so. The next level of the young ones will be the purple lining on our side. I suppose you are there as well. What an honor. Speaking of young swordswoman, there's a fellow disciple of the 8-leaf style who started before I did. Her granddaughter, Anna. She's not a direct acquaintance, but I hear that she's master. Ah, yeah? Give me her! What? It's such a yes! And she loves cute things! Yeah, she's a bracer from Liberl. I don't think she's a direct disciple, but I think she's acquainted with Stella and the others. She's not a direct disciple. She's not. I mean, she knows. No. I hear from Master Garfight that she's got great potential overall. A rival. I will need to see this Liberl bracer with my own eyes. Immediately, Duvali decides that she must be a rival. Healthy competition is good. So she isn't. Oh, interesting. There you are, Rin. Steadily working your way through the crowd, chatting everyone up. Are you going to talk to Kaela too? If that's okay, Special Second Lieutenant Kaela. Yes, you may speak to me at any time without reservation. I'm grateful for your help the other day. I had a feeling you guessed who I was right at the start. I had my suspicions. It seems I interrupted your conversation. What was it about? We were just touching upon recent internal affairs in Calvard. I'm not sure what you may hear about the situation there. The certification. The ruling party lost to the opposition in the recent elections. Once President Rocksmith's term ends, he'll be forced to step down. So your entire government is being swapped out? That's a drastic change. The country is already in a crisis, but there is also been acts of terrorism carried out by the anti-immigration faction. I see. Immigration is a very divisive issue in the Republic. With each passing day, it's becoming more apparent how weak our country is. I expect our leaders to announce a new course of action after today's discussion. Thank you. I have handled on Calvard's situation now. Despite her young age, Kaela is remarkably sharp. By the way, it's good to see you again, Kaela. Oh, yeah, finally! As well as ever, she is one iron lady. Zine? Zine? You make it sound as though a long time has passed since you were last in Calvard. Angelica, that Kililica, is she who I think she is? Oh yeah, he doesn't know. For all these years. Yeah, you pick up on her name, huh? She's a practitioner of Taito. She's the one who told me. I thought so. Kayla, have you also been trained in the Taito style? No, although I do admire Eastern martial arts and swordsmanship. Pursuing those arts requires serious dedication and investment of one's time. I admire you for having reached intermediate level in the 8 leaves 1 blade style, Rin. Thanks. Nobody wants to talk about Zine. Sounds I thought things were pretty chaotic over in the Republic. Yeah, I knew there was some decision there, but I had no idea it was on this level. We'll just have to wait and see what decision the conference members come to. How can I even script Kililica? She's an incredible fighter, obviously, but she's also sharp as a tank. The day I get to see her again can't come soon enough. I'll be sure to pass on your regards when I get back to Calvard. Zine! Nobody knows Zine here. So Angelica would have at least mentioned Zine. Poor Zine. Zine is cool. The beard. Like the animal. Beard. Cassius?
All the lights are passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes. I see the whole